Hello, hello, welcome back. ScrapCraft. We're in a hole again. What's new? And, oh, thank goodness the sun's coming up. I was like, yep, starting recording, because it's nighttime. This little bat's been stuck down here for, I think, the entirety of me digging this. Poor guy. I wish that, like, you could make little bat homes for them or something like that. Like, there's those places, they had, like, pigeon coops and, like, ancient cities and stuff like that. And they're basically just, like, holes carved into a wall. I wish I could do that for bats. Kind of. Anyhow. Sorry. Deep thought right there. We're back at the base. I need to figure out what to do with that guy. Let's make a bucket. I think I have one down here. So we're back home, and, it's good that we're back home. It took me all week to do that nether hub. Oh, sorry, I probably just confused you. So home probably looks a little bit different than what you're used to. I don't know where we left off with it last time. Oh, hello. Hello, hold on. A buddy of mine wants to play something. I'll be right back. Let me just tell him I'm busy. Be right back. Okay, we're good. We're okay, everyone. So yeah, I did a lot of work on making this cliffside look kind of okay. And I realize now there's still some work I need to do in some spots. Oh, hold on just a moment. Video settings, smooth lighting, let's turn that back on. We're in the snapshot still, and Dinnerbone did not... Dinnerbone? They didn't release a new snapshot last week, which means we're stuck with the lighting bug, which basically just means lower FPS. So yeah, we're a little under 30. Whereas if I turn smooth lighting off, we shoot up to like 100 and something, so... but to show you this, I kind of want smooth lighting on. So I have done a lot of work to try to get these cliffs looking good, and I think they do. I think they look very nice. Yeah, just keep looking at them. So you remember what they were before. This came out and curved down, and we had seafloor. It was like that. Yep. And today I'm going to talk to you about earthwork, and that's what I did here today. Or not today, I did this like a couple weeks ago. I actually did a lot of it on camera, but that was the 2 episodes that got lost to the ether, so the lost episodes. So today we're going to talk about terraforming. Not so much a tutorial, but you know, just like some good things to do. We also might try to get... Is that Bob 3? I don't know. I haven't been here in over like a week and a half because of that stupid nether hub. Oh, oy vey. Let's get him down. I think that's Bob 3. Where would I keep a bucket if I were a bucket? Is that a fence? Where's some bucket materials? Okay. So let's just make a bucket. Oops. Buckets are always handy to have on you. So let's talk about terraforming. Or not terraforming. Terraforming, that's a planetary scale. This is just earthwork. So I started, the first thing I did was I knew I kind of wanted my floor to be this height, and I knew because of the ocean floor, which is that height. I don't know, can you see? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have connected textures because we're not using Optifine. So I dug straight down until I got to this level, which was just a little under the ocean floor. And I just dug straight down from the existing cliffs at certain points. And it was a sheer face. So everything was straight vertical, like from here down. And then I began chipping away. And basically what I would do is I would carve kind of, do I have any dirt? Flow paths, I guess. Just sort of like paths that, like smooth paths in the rock. What's going on outside? Why are people outside? It's 2 in the morning. It's a Saturday, don't worry. Or no. Now it's Sunday. Haha. Yeah, so, and I just started chipping away at it. And I would do these flow lines. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, here's one. So I would work my way up and kind of just carve, and these would be like guidelines that I wanted in the rock. So like I dug one, hopefully you can see from right there, up, flows up and down a little, comes back over, and it kind of terminates right there. There's one right there, and another one goes up and arcs over like that. So that's kind of like almost like restrictive bands on the mountain, kind of holding it back. They're imaginary, sorry. Don't mean to confuse you. And I need some more stone. And so that was, I carved that into the sheer faces. And I knew that that's how deep I wanted this. And that was where I wanted it to go. So from there, I carved kind of, like you want those to be the furthest back. And I knew I wanted this to be an overhang because it juts out pretty far, and I didn't want to get rid of the whole mountain. I actually kind of liked it. So that's an overhang, and I needed to get from there down to this band that I made. So I just started working my way down, and over time I kind of got towards it. And the frustrating part about earthworks is that you really need to take a step back and get a look at them. Like, you know, get back here to see what you're doing and what kind of effect it's having. Yeah. And let's see here. Oh, and a good way to kind of figure out... Do I have armor on? Yeah, okay. To figure out what, like what needs trimming, what you need to take away from, where you need to trim the fat, and where you need to place blocks, because you're probably going to end up placing just as many as you take away. Maybe not, but arrows. So see that dirt right there? I want to make that dirt fall a little bit. And so that I don't lose track of where I'm looking from all the way back there. So like I can tell on a microscopic scale where I was looking on a macroscopic scale. Is why we're doing that. So use the arrows as kind of an indicator of where you need to go. A quick little pro tip, if you will. Thank you, Bob3. So here's my arrows. So this dirt is the one I wanted to trim down a little. So here's what we'll do. We'll go down like that. And how much does that leave us with? Yeah, that's plenty. And here's why we like water. bright blue water. Yeah, so when the grass grows back, that'll hopefully look a little bit better. And yeah, so let's see, that's that side. Now let's go look at the other one. This side, that part right there, that lower portion, it seems a bit bulbous. I might try and make it a little more sheer. It kind of just, I don't know, it looks funny. Or I might try to work some dirt in back there. But a thing I know I need to do is, you can see right that way and right that way. There's like these weird corners, and it's like the ground just shifted down like 2 blocks in the corners. So I need to go in there and place a lot of dirt. We'll say like 1 to 2 blocks on each portion, I guess. We'll see how it goes. But we need to get up there and figure out stuff. So this is kind of what I did for a while, actually, in the last video. I was telling, when I did this the first time, stories about summer camp from when I was a kid. And, well, I listened to them for, like, quality control testing. It was good. It was good story times. I was proud of myself. Let's see here. So here's the lower arrow. Oh yeah, and you can see from up here how everything kind of drops down. So that one's probably high enough. 1 block there, 1 block there. We'll go 2, just so it doesn't seem too symmetrical. 1, 2, 1, 1. Let's go. Oh, okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and the second arrow is what, over here? Yeah, I think it disappeared. Certainly feels better. Yeah, okay. Okay, and now some of these look like a little too much dirt, so we kind of need to just stick a little bit of stone in there. Just like that. Just to make it seem like it's not a giant wall of dirt, despite it actually being a giant wall of dirt. No, I can probably leave that one. Yeah, okay. So let's take a step back and see what we just did. Sorry if I was quiet there. I was trying to kind of concentrate. I'm working on a cliffside, you know, so I can't really joke around too much about stuff. That looks better. Could still use a little more height on that far right side. And I need the grass to grow in. I think once the grass grows in, it'll look a lot better. Because it kind of breaks up the horizontal lines of the grass, break up the vertical aspect of the mountain. Because you can't really hardly tell how tall that mountain is. The next stage in our earthwork today will be to actually connect what will be the first structure we put in here. Well, I guess this is a structure, but I don't really count it because it's kind of we need it. Oh, squid. Yeah. I want to put a some glowstone at the back of these floodgates. Oh, I put these floodgates in a while ago. So they're kind of new too. And this is actually ocean water that's flowing in right now. So we have a salt lake. I didn't really think that through, did I? We'll just pretend that there's a filter in there and the water's coming through at high enough pressure that the water can be filtered through some kind of osmosis. Anyhow. See, there's bats in here. No idea why. Okay. I'm the Batman. And, I want to put glowstone near where these floodgates draw from to see if we can get squid attracted to it, and then they swim in and get sucked into the lake. Because squid swim towards light, and I think they're programmed like that to get them to swim towards the surface, or something like that, or towards the shoreline or something like that, where light can actually hit the blocks down at the bottom of the sunlight. But if you put glowstone like on the ocean floor, squid will just swarm it, and you can actually make a squid trap. I don't know, so I might do that. But yeah, so you can see up here how the earthwork is looking. Not too shabby. I still do need to put a little work over there now that I look at it a little more. But I will do that next time. Or not next time, between now and next time. Yeah, that's looking a lot better too. Today, well, I guess the rest of today, we've probably we might have been going a little while. The rest of today, we need to work on connecting our structures. Oh, I've neglected to tell you what this giant hole is. That is the drop into what will be our future mine. Thanks, Bob. Oh, give me that dirt. Like I don't have enough. I actually don't. I used a lot of it. Yeah, so I need to do something with this part right here. I might need to put some more dirt in. Or maybe if I put dirt in like it's up there, I can make it look like the rest of the mountain. That's not a bad idea. I'll work on that next time. the overhangs are looking good. Overhangs are very easy, and if you're not in a mushroom biome like I am, they're good because mobs won't spawn on overhangs because there's no blocks for them to stand on. It's just slots like right there that they will totally spawn and ruin your life. I'm in a mushroom, so I'm kind of lucky. But this is the drop down into what will be our mine one day. I have a lot of logistical things to work out, but I thought it would be very nice to have a little garden in here. And I think that's how we're going to do a lot of the base, is try to cover up the industry of the base. The island's going to turn into a city of industry, but I don't want you to ever know it. I want it to look like this pristine, beautiful island. And that's what we're going to do. So I will probably, like, we don't have any trees down here, and I'm not sure if I want to grow them or construct them. Because I also think it'd be very cool to have some tree limbs growing in and out of the cliff faces. I don't know. It's a matter of how overgrown do we want it to look. I don't want it to look overgrown, but I do want it to look verdant, if that makes sense. So, like, I guess there's a fine line between, like, grown over and unkempt, and I don't want to step over that line. So this is where we will probably be working a lot in the future, and but there's no real room for structures in a giant open field. Well, I mean, there's plenty of room, but I want my structures to be built into the earth. One, because it's easier, because you never have to worry about the outside, the exterior. And two, because it would be that's the easiest way to hide our city of industry, kind of, is if into these mountain sides and cliff sides and down around this beautiful little area, we have our functional aspects of the base. So the first kind of part of structure we're going to work on is a giant tower. And this is the polar opposite of a tower, is a giant hole. And I have to finish digging this, but the bottom of this tower, we are going to try to connect. It's going to be hollow. Like, I'm probably going to replace the walls with stone brick, or maybe I'll leave them stone. I haven't quite decided. But we are going to get to this to somehow connect to our field over there. And that won't be too hard. I just have to get down there. Like, right now we're at Y of 52. We have to get down to, I think, like 42. So we're almost there. And yeah, you didn't realize that was how low that place is over there. Yeah, that place is way down. Yeah, and this is some other earthwork I did. It's not anything special. I'll let you have a look. If I just worked in some stone with the dirt, and water flow is very easy to control. You just have to realize that, like, once you mess with it, it'll permanently stay like that. So, like, that's how I got the water to flow all the way over here and not just shoot straight out to the sea. You have to block it off and stuff like that. And that's how that does things. So yeah, what we'll do is I will show you before the episode's over. I know I've been going on, not doing much of anything today besides talking and planning and showing you how to shoot arrows at cliff sides, but what I think we're going to do is that tower, it's kind of in that giant hole in the mountain. It was already there. Like that divot for the most part. I've had to dig it out a lot, but there was already a divot there when I started. Just like a giant crater. Like 20 blocks deep. It was pretty gnarly. And if I were a betting man, I would bet it is kind of this way. So what I'm thinking we do is work this into being a pillar. this an arch and take this field down and through to connect it with the bottom of the tower. Maybe make that an arch as well, so that this is a single pillar focused right there. And yeah, so make this the center of the pillar. It very wide from about right here to right there. Probably like that. So a little arch from back there to there, and maybe one on that side as well, a smaller one. More like probably a slot. And continue this little pasture kind of thing down there. That would fit in very nicely. And it's just going to be a matter of making, that'll end up being a cavern, I guess, back there that connects to the tower. It'll just be a matter of doing it properly. If I finish in time, I will show you. At the very least, I would like to show you once I get situated with the slot there, pillar, and arch. And that's really what you got to think about when you do these things, is you have to think about what features do you want to use to outline the space you want to make. So like I knew overhang here I wanted, and I wanted to keep this slope of the mountain constant, but I knew if I went all the way straight down with that slope, I would be out to here. So I knew I had to cut into it right there and then continue it more. And I knew I wanted it another overhang here, kind of an arch. It's almost like a land bridge right across the top right there. So that was the three features I wanted when I started framing out and earthworking. Whew. And yeah, so we will. I will probably have to be back in a quick moment for you, but we'll try to get this situated and stuff. If I have any other advice for you when working with stonework, is try to think of the caves in Minecraft. Like just go caving or into ravines, and just look at how the caves are formed. Like look at the walls and the roof and the floor, and look at how they're formed and how they connect. And that will help you a lot, so you don't just have a square tunnel. You can actually have a cave if you want it. I don't know. It's very nice to be able to make nature, I guess. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is make nature. So, be right back. I always take way too long to say that, but we will be right back. Okay, I think we are done for the day. I have done the deed. I dug out what I wanted. Oh, excuse me. And I haven't. There's a couple things I still need to work out. But you can see we have the arch here that I wanted, and over here we have another little kind of cave deal. I actually didn't spend too much time on this one. It came out okay. A couple things I would like to polish about it, but otherwise not bad. I have not worked in here any. I need to figure out what I want to do. I will probably do that next episode. Yeah. So, I guess that'll do us for right now, folks. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I guess if you have any questions about Earthworks, just shoot them my way. I think this looks pretty good, and I have not seen any earthwork from anybody else on the server, or a lot on the YouTubes in general. Oh, and I put grass on that. Miracle. Game changer. But I do need to just lower that one. But yeah, so we've got our pillar in place, and hopefully next episode we will work on getting the this area hashed out, because I would like to do some stuff down here and eventually make this tower kind of deal. So it's not just a glorified skylight. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you learned some stuff today. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.